Setting up users and user access. Starting from IntelliBid's main screen, we'll go over to the left sidebar and click Maintenance, and then click User Access. User access specifies the people in your company that can log into the Conest products, and what tools they will be able to view, read, or edit. To create a new user, we'll click the yellow plus symbol shaped New button, and then type a first name and last name into the Add Contact window that appears. Then we'll click OK. For this example user, Edward James, we need to provide a user ID, a password, and a password confirmation. We're going to keep them very simple for this instruction only, but you may want to make yours more complex to improve security. Once all information is entered into the fields, then we'll click the Apply New Password button. Now, let's notice that below the user access fields there is a section called Job Access, with an option to give user access to all jobs. It is unchecked by default. If the option is left unchecked, then Edward will only have access to the job that he creates. However, in this example, we want Edward to have access to all jobs in IntelliBid, so we'll check the box, enabling the option. Moving on, we're going to leave the tax rates option unchecked because we already have our tax rates set up in IntelliBid's job registry for all new jobs that will be created. We're also going to leave the Reset Password option unchecked to keep it disabled. The only time we might enable it is when we have issues with user security and must reset the password, but for now, we'll leave it unchecked. Let's notice that when we created the new user, the default access level is Power User. Notice how the Power User level has full access and is able to do everything within the IntelliBid program. However, there are other access levels available, like Standard User. We don't want Edward to be able to do everything, so we'll make him a Standard User. Now we can see that only certain access options are available to Edward as a Standard User. Some features will be read-only, while others will have no access at all. By default, IntelliBid has 4 access levels available: Standard User, Power User, No Access, or Custom. Let's consider another situation. Let's say we have interns that come into the office in the summer months. These interns do not need high-level access, so we don't want our interns to be power users, and maybe not even standard users. Instead, we're going to create a new access level via the Access Levels tab, located next to the User Access tab. We'll click the Access Levels tab, and then click New below that. A window appears prompting us to enter an access level name. In this case, we'll enter Intern, and then click OK. After that, we can now choose what we want the intern to have access to. As an intern, we only want them to be able to create a job, maintain the job registry, and to be able to do takeoff. Nothing else. We'll select those access options, and then click Save. Great! Now as we are setting up future users, we will have the new intern access level available to assign to Edward and other interns in the company. If we want to include an email address or a phone number for the contact, then we need to go to the Companies area in IntelliBid. From the Companies area, we'll click to highlight our company from the list of contacts above, and then click the Contacts tab below the list. Now, if we click the Contacts drop-down in that section, we will see Edward's name listed. From here, we can put in a work email address and a company phone number by type. Again, those contact information updates need to be done from the Companies area, selectable from the left sidebar. Please remember to be very careful when assigning different user access to your employees because you want to make sure that you're setting them up correctly, with only the required access granted for their company role. Thanks for watching this Conest tip video. Like this video and subscribe to our channel to get more tips and to keep up to date with Conest software systems.